Welcome back. Today, we're going to do this. I've already made this, but you can tell because it's here. But I also made one that was wrong. So you don't have to. Stick around. Let's go. Sorry. I got started without you. It's pretty simple though. Find something. It's kind of where you want. And then draw, draw a line. Pretty easy, right? So I got the dumb idea to take part of this and wrap it in leather. Some cup. I don't know where it came from. But it looks really nice. Guess I should check in the air fryer. I think this is going to be our template. At least to get the curve right. I drew a bunch of lines. I think I know which one to cut on. Start on this guy first. Oh yeah. Forgot about the air fryer.
Mom, air fryer. Burn.
If I put tape here to here, rotate this, and then cut it perpendicular. Alright, so if I hold something that is relatively 90 degrees to the area that I want to cut, and then draw a line, should be in the ballpark of where I want to be. Because I paid attention in geology. There we have it. Hopefully that means the pattern's done. Let's put it on leather, see what we got. Need a weight and a knife, right? It's time to make holes and loud noises. Yeah. And don't hate it. It's going to be a nice wide baseball stitch. Whoops. Maybe it's time to start thinking about what color thread we want to use. And whether or not the roof is going to fall in. I'm not sure if you can hear what's going on in the background, but it sounds like the kids got a hold of an M1 Abrams, and I don't want to drive it in the house. I'm not going to say no. On to the next step. Alright, this is not going to make it dishwasher proof, but it should help with a little bit of, the normal wear and tear. Took the highs and lows just kind of equaled everything out, and that is going to look lovely here in a few minutes. But I got to let this dry. Now we're going to put some Resin down. I'm going to go at 5 times this distance. So, how do I do that? Well, give me a little bit to thread. So I'll call that 1. There's 2, 3, 5, plus a little bit to thread. Yeah. Let's try that. Oh, why am I making it look harder than it really is? I'll just show you the first one twice. Yeah. Make them equal. Send one back through the other. Rinse and repeat. Hopefully now that we know where the holes are. Prom night joke in there somewhere. Let's try that. Come in. Start from this side. So here we are. Project done, right? Everything turned out great. Look at the stitching on that. Everything's beautiful. Except for when we did our pattern, we had it patterned for up here. So what happened? When we made our pattern with a certain amount of gap, for a certain amount of height for where we wanted to be, right? But paper has, for the purposes of discussion, 0 thickness. Leather, on the other hand, has a more than 0 thickness. So let's do it again, and let's figure out how to do it better. So when we make our pattern next time, we know what we're looking at and how to do better. We take this leather that we cut off, wrap it right back and around, draw it about as tight as we can get it. And I've already put a line right there. So that's pretty true. And we come out and we notice that our paper ends here at that first line. Same piece of leather. See if we can extend this out by at least 1 thickness of leather. So that's pretty close. We'll draw the other line here. to the bandsaw. Not really. This guy, I got it wet. Take a mold. I'll let it dry. See how that works. So now we get to go color it. And what we're going to find are the benefits of coloring before you add the thread versus after you thread or after you stitch. Because if you want your thread to pop, you got to add the thread after you color it. Or at least that's my recommendation. You can see what I was saying about dyeing before you thread or stitch versus dyeing afterwards. That used to be a nice pretty dark red. Versus this one, which was that color thread. What's next for this? We could do a little bit of Resin. Should make it a little bit shiny. I could do some neat's foot oil and then the Resin, and then maybe in theory it could be like that shiny pencil case, right? You ever get bored and just want to make something? Like a video? Never? Okay. Alright, let's do this. That's my start ready. Just gonna finish this the rest of the way around. Then let it dry. Maybe off. Let it dry. Let it dry, give it a quick buff with some canvas. See how we did. Not bad. Not bad. If we really wanted something spectacular, we could probably go with, different color dye for the edge. If it's your first time here, welcome. If this is you coming back, welcome back. If you subscribed, awesome. If you're not subscribed, consider, maybe. How are you going to get notified if you're not subscribed? Yeah, hell, I don't hate it.